Internet! Okay, random observation time. Today, I was in my 5th period psychology class, and we were sitting in a circle in the, class chairs because we had to present articles we had found. And I had presented my article, so I was kind of bored and whatnot, like you do after you finish a presentation, because I was, the second person to go. And I looked around in the circle, and every single girl was sitting and had her shoulders back like this, and her back perfectly straight, and had her legs either crossed at the ankles or had one leg crossed over the other at the knee. Had her over her knee. You know what I mean. And every single guy, except for the teacher, because he was leaning on a stool that he was using as a desk to take notes on what we were saying, was sitting slouched down, so their butts were on the edge of the seat, and there was this massive gap between their back and the back of the chair, and they were the girls were sitting up like this, and the guys were slouched down like this, right? And all had their legs uncrossed and out to the sides. And so I'm looking at all of these girls, and I'm looking at all these guys, and I think to myself, how am I sitting? And I look down, and I'm literally the only girl in this entire circle of... It's a class of 32 people, and it's pretty 50-50. So about 16 girls, I am the only one who's sitting slouched down in their chair with their legs uncrossed like a dude. And I was just I thought it was interesting. Because, I'm not really a girly girl. And a lot of the girls in that class are more... I guess you would say more feminine than I am, at least in appearance. If they have, most of them have long hair, and the ones that have shorter hair, style it. I don't even brush my hair half the time. I just wake up and I'm just oh, it doesn't look like shit, I'm gonna leave. And they have little coordinated outfits on, and dresses and skirts and tight pants and flats or little cutesy tennis shoes, and then you have me and my giant oversized t-shirt and skinny jeans and mismatched flip-flops. And I just thought it was interesting because I've never been totally feminine. When I was little, I played with Barbie dolls, but my Barbie dolls worked construction, and usually when I was playing Barbie dolls, when I got bored playing Barbie dolls, I would put them away, and I would go out in my backyard and dig in the mud and look for worms. And I collected snails. Okay, when you're 7, not even boys like snails. And I kept them in a jar and tried to get them to eat plums. I had a roly-poly farm. I had this giant cage full of dirt and roly-polies. Sow bugs, whatever you want to call them. And I just thought it was interesting that there's still that sort of, I guess you would say I'm more masculine than most girls. I do wear makeup every once in a while. But it's never really anything excessive. I throw on eyeliner and mascara sometimes. But that's about the extent of it. And I like skirts. Skirts are fun, especially when it's really, really hot. I like high heels. They're fun to wear, but I'm not, super girly. I'm not concerned with how others perceive me, which a lot of times that's, other than being good for your back, sitting up straight, good posture in, society has sort of denoted carrying yourself well, not just in a physical sense, but in a emotional, mental sense, and you want people to perceive you like you carry yourself well. And I'm not sure if the fact that I just sort of slouch over when I'm sitting, and I do it when I'm not sitting in a circle, and I look around now in my classes, and I see that most of the girls are sitting up straight, and most of the girls have their shoulders back, and I'm just sitting there hunched over. And I'm not sure if it's because I'm more masculine, or if it's because I just don't care, or some combination of the two, or what. But anyway, I found it interesting. So, yes, everyone have a lovely week. Tomorrow is Friday. Yes, goodbye.